Hey guys, and welcome back when we left off. We went and spoke with Amita in prep for the final push on Pagan, and she gave us a little task. And you'll never guess what that task was. Unless you already watched the episode, then you probably all know what the task was. But yeah, the task to kill Subal. Now, as to how I handled said task, Amita might not be happy when she finds out, but she doesn't need to find out, right guys? Yeah, it's nice to see that we're on the same page. And now we find ourselves with our Golden Path buddies, ready to make the final push. And that, my friends, is exactly what we're going to be doing right now. Now we've got a few options apparently. We can go via gyrocopter, via truck, or via armoured jeep with turret. I don't know. Gyrocopter seems cool and all, but I think to get the full experience, I think a jeep is what needs to be done. Now, by the sounds of things, a convoy truck is about to pass. Yep, guys, if you could just deal with that. Go on, guys, you could do it. I believe in you. But yeah, it's time to end this all. All the suffering the pagans put people through comes to a halt right about now. Or it doesn't and it continues, but with me at its side. I don't know. Still haven't decided yet. I'm undecided. I don't know if I'm going to be given the option to join Pagan or what, but I think joining Pagan could be a worthwhile experience, okay? It sounds fun. And as you can see, we're kitted out to take on this final mission. We've got grenade launchers, a lot of machine guns, flamethrowers, even a harpoon. It's going to be a fun time. Okay? Crap is going to be pushed into the enemy soldiers here. All their crap. It ain't coming out. They're going to be constipated and I'm going to push it in. Okay. So here we are. We're pulling up. And already it's gone to crap. Let's attack this fortress then. Doesn't seem to be too many Golden Path guys here, but you know. The Royal Fortress. Here we are. Let's just... Oh crap. Probably want to get out of the vehicle because that is prone to getting blown up. Okay. I thought that was like a dog or something. Oh crap. Okay. Probably want to try avoiding all the stuff that's coming down. Let's switch. Oh, hello. Okay, F. Let's kill you like this. Min's Wisdom. What the hell kind of item is that? Boom. That was a terrible shot, but boom again. There we go. That's better. Okay, let's tear this down. Ale. What the hell does Ale mean? My name's AJ? I don't know. It's kind of like you're saying Gale, but just missing the G. Hey, guy. Okay. Let's test this out. We've got to test it out, man. It's too tempting. We know this is going to be awesome. Where the hell is an enemy that's just standing there so we can get a full shot of him just going absolutely miles? Okay, this is hard, kind of hard to aim. Okay, that missed apparently. Okay, let's get nice and close. Let's get nice and close with Buddy. Boom. Okay, it's not as cool as I hoped it would be. I was kind of hoping that they'd go comedically flying like that. I'm happy with that. Now seeing that they just go absolutely flying is great. If they can get like pincushion to a wall, that'd be even better. That is cool. I like that. That is awesome. We need to get someone that's like flat up against the wall though. Right in the crotch. Right in the ass, I guess. That must not be a pleasant experience. Not even if you swing that way, I imagine it isn't a fun time. God damn it, he moved. I was hoping to kind of like pin him to where the ladder was. They just go absolutely flying. It's great. Oh, god damn it. I wonder if you can send one guy into another guy. But this is just ridiculous. They go comedically like just flying in a direction. Oh, that must not have been a pleasant experience. But there's a lot of guys. So how about we switch to this bad boy and just show them what the hell the Golden Path is all about. And this is a surprisingly little amount of recoil, and it is ridiculously OP. And that is exactly what you want from a Rambo-esque light machine gun. Let's be honest. When you are thinking about going Rambo, first thing that springs to mind is I want a light machine gun that kicks ass. And this is what this flipping weapon does. And even you, the guy who thought his flamethrower would save the world one day, even you don't stand a chance, buddy. Ah, look at you, perched upon your little perches, not even aware of what horrors is about to come your way. You don't realise that you do not stand a chance against my weaponry. Not a chance. No chance in hell, as Vincent Mann would say. And look at all this ammo that someone's just left just for me. Look at it. Look at it. It is great. Let's switch back to this. I need to blow up this gate, do I? Well, let's go about doing that then, shall we? I think we should throw down a couple, maybe 3. 3 might be a good shout, and let's get in here, and kaboom. That it is. I think I did a pretty great job of breaching that gate. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Power on the kiss, lad. That was probably not very pleasant. Come on, Golden Path buddies, let's do this. Moving in. I'll try and cover you with my harpoon gun. I don't know how good of a job I'll be able to do. Oh, look at this. Perfect. Get wrecked. Unfortunately, vehicles are pretty resilient in this game. Until you shoot them twice, that is. Okay, what do we need to capture? The armory, the comm center, and the HQ. HQ seems like a given, really, but... Okay, let's do this. Now, apparently one of them is right here. I imagine it's the comm center, probably, because I imagine that's probably what you have at the early parts of your base. Or it could be the armory, considering it's inside. What is it going to be? It kind of looks like an armory. Oh, he was an ally. That is unfortunate. I did not realize he was an ally. But you know what? Too bad. Now, this looks like it is the armory. And in that case, it should be captured. I don't know if there's something we have to do specifically, like kill all the enemies or blow it up. Blow it up seems like a more, like, liable answer, but I don't know. Oh, capturing. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like Call of Duty or whatever. Do we? We have the armory? I don't know that we do. I guess we do. That's cool. I killed another ally, didn't I? God damn it. You know, it's kind of hard to differentiate between the bad guys and your own teammates. Like, come on, it's understood, right? That if an ally just runs in front of you, they're probably going to get hurt. You know? More Min's wisdom. Jesus, he's giving that out in flipping spoonfuls. Okay, let's capture this bad boy, shall we? Someone took out the chopper. I don't know if that was a friendly chopper. I think it was. So I don't think the Golden Path has the weaponry to do something like that. Now all these guys are going to try and come down here and stop me from capturing this place. But are they going to succeed? Ladies and gentlemen, no they are not. He had a flash drive. I don't want to know what it contained because it could potentially be really disgusting. It could be his porn collection, which no one wants to see. Not even me. Not even AJ. Really? That was easy. Okay, so we only need to get one more. Okay, let's do this. Should be pretty easy since we have an OP, like, arsenal of weapons, you know? So let's be honest, this gun is just ridiculous. Like, literally, it just kills people in, like, a matter of seconds. It's kind of ridiculous. And it doesn't actually appear that there's anyone defending this place, so this should just be easy pickings. May as well have a little wander around, see what we can steal. We've got a lot of weapon ammo here, which is great. I appreciate that. Oh, look at these guys. They think they're going to come and stop me from catching this, do they? Despite the fact all their backs are turned, they do not realise what is coming their way. Well, they probably do. Once they heard all the loud or like machine gun bullets, they probably were certain on the fact that they were about to get shot in the butt by me. Hey, buddy, you're going to come into this building, or am I going to have to come out there to you? I see how it is. You're just running away. I'll show you what it means to run away. And you, buddy, you didn't stand a chance. Don't know what you were thinking. What, like, crazy thoughts were going through your freaking head. I don't know. I was hoping I was going to jump on someone there, but unfortunately that is not the case. And in fact, I'm getting shot to pieces. And that guy just got shot to pieces, just as I did. Okay, so regroup with Golden Path. Apparently we secured the courtyard, which I didn't realise we had done. And now all we've got to do is regroup. And I imagine this will be the final push. He's got his golden statue there. Probably going to end up tearing that down at some point, maybe, possibly. Who knows? Okay, then. We'll see. We'll see about that, won't we? What the? What the hell was that? It sounded like an earthquake. Ah, yeah, you're providing machine gun fire. We'll see about that. Okay, so I've just got to hold off here, yeah? Okay, then they can bring it. Bring it on, assholes. Bring it on. What a shot. Managed to get him. And finish the job. As for you, you are also dead. May as well finish that job too. You, buddy, you're just an idiot. Don't know what you were thinking. Enemy chopper spotted. How did that miss? Come on. Come on, there we go. Down you go. Grenade launcher confirmed for OP, because this is freaking badass. They honestly don't stand a chance. I don't know what they were thinking. Who can see me? Oh, them assholes. I was hoping I'd be able to get a lucky shot on them there. But they'll move into position eventually. Seriously, what are you guys doing? You seriously think pushing up like this is going to work? Seriously? What are you thinking, my friend? And you, behind that cover. I see you there, buddy. Screw you, buddy. Hiding around that cover like an asshole. What about you? Oh, crap. That just came back to me, didn't it? Screw you, asshole. Okay, I probably shouldn't waste them. I should probably save them for vehicles. Let's try and get some long-range harpoon shots. Why not? Why not? It'll be fun to watch them frail. Frail? I meant to say flail. Okay, so there is a bit of delay on this. From when it hits and whatnot. When you shoot it and when it hits. Okay. Okay, guess what? Your mother won't recognise you when I char you to death. How about that? How about that? Ah, the screams. Come on. Come on. Come on. Taste the flames. And you are just standing still, so how about a harpoon? Jesus Christ, it's inaccurate, because that definitely hit. There we go. Riding the kisser. That was not a fun time for him in any way. There's a guy on a machine gun by the sounds of things. Get off that, asshole. More things sound like they're being pulled down. It didn't sound great, I'm not going to lie. What the hell was that? What jerk just fired that at me? I don't know what the hell that was. We've got some more jerks coming up thinking they can attest to my might. Little did they know, they can't. They don't stand a chance, in fact. Now, it looks like it wants me to hop on that. Oh, goddammit, AJ. You could have just killed yourself there. You do realise that. Let's get on this. Why not? Because that's what it wants us to do, by the looks of things. Are we meant to be having more trouble with this? Like, is this meant to be, like, more intense?
My hands are still shaking.
Really? Honestly, what am I actually supposed to be doing here? I'm repelling off some kind of attack, right? Like, what attack? There's literally no resistance here. Do I have to go down and deal with these assholes that aren't coming up? Was killing the chopper and all the vehicles just too much for the game to handle? I did see... Oh. What an asshole. What an asshole. He got stuck down there and was hiding. He knew all well that he was going to get his ass handed to him, so... He was like, screw it. Now, I imagine we're going to push down this golden statue just to make send a message, you know? Okay, can we harpoon it in the leg? And no, why I thought that would do anything, I don't know. But what weaponry do we have to deal with this? I'll tell you what we do have. We got a lot of C4, okay? Let's just... There we go. The statue does not stand a freaking chance. Down it goes. Viva la resistance. No, I think we still have to... Stop.
What do you have against my likeness? All those posters, Eric, my double, and now this. Am I missing a hint? Should I start taking this personally? That statue was solid fucking gold.
Oh no, yeah, it's a bit... Yeah.
Do you know how many artifacts I had to melt down to get it made? And poor Eric said he never got
Looks good, man.
Just to pose for it. Well, it's done, it's done. And dinner's nearly ready.
It does look nice, I'm not gonna lie.
Amita, the gate's open. I'm heading for the palace.
The royal guard's counterattacking. We'll be there as soon as we can.
I'm going after Pagan.
It's true. It's what we're doing. Pagan, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I love how that vehicle moves specifically for just this moment. It's great. Just get in the whip and take the fight to Pagan himself. He is a while away, but that does not change anything, okay? Pagan is going to get what he deserves, and he's going to like it. Pagan, we're coming for you. Just like I said in the last episode, but I'm not going to finish it off because it would be racist. Well, technically it's not, because he's not of that ethnicity, but, you know. Not going to say it just in case, because it is a trigger word, so let's not. Let's just pretend I didn't say anything, and let's never talk about it again, okay? Pagan is the problem, not trigger words. Luckily, it's a nice little pleasant drive up to his fortress, apparently. Despite all the resistance we were met with to begin with, it's just a nice little pleasant drive up to his front doors. Pagan, I have noticed that you've got a lot of statues that are just destroyed here. Is that part of your architecture? Not gonna lie, it really adds to the place. You know, it makes you seem like more of an asshole than what you actually are. It's great. And actually, I don't know if it makes you seem more of an asshole than you actually are, because I think you are 100% that asshole. Let's be honest. Oh, look at this. This is this fancy place. Is this where we escaped from to begin with? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, we're back again. Hey, Pagan. I'm home. It's a nice little place he's got himself here. It's a shame I'm probably about to rip it to shreds. Pagan. I'm home. Time to confront Pagan. Oh god, I feel like we're stepping in some weird territory here. Flipping fancy place you got yourself here, Pagan. Here we go, guys.
Come in. I apologize for the austerity I sent to help home. Chances are you shot them on your way in.
Yep, you'd be right.
Before we begin, to whom am I speaking? The son who returned to scatter his mother's ashes, or the lunatic who has murdered his way to the top of my mountain? If I was speaking to the first guy, then I would say, sit down. Let's be civilized. Enjoy some food. But we tried that before, didn't we?
Hey, that was not my fault. You were being a bit...
You sat right here. Paul was off applying voltage to the nipples of your rude little +1. I stood just like this. And what were my exact words?
Something about ragu.
Stay here.
Yeah.
Enjoy the crab rangoon. Don't move. I'll be right back. Now, if you had just listened, just waited for me, then we would have come back here straight away, together, and scattered your mother's ashes. So then you must be the second guy, who didn't listen, decided instead to join the other monkeys and start throwing his shit around. But I'll tell you what. I call a do-over. I say you have two choices. One, you could shoot me, boring, or you could sit down, enjoy some food.
I wouldn't say shooting you is exactly boring.
You and I will go scatter your mother's ashes together.
Because I have a harpoon gun, you see, Pagan, and that would be a pretty fun time shooting you in the face and pinning you to the wall. My voice cracked. Oh, it's real tempted to sit down though. Oh, I'm not shooting. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Screw it. More story needs to happen.
Who did you kill?
Because I feel like they're gonna turn up and help me anyway.
Sabal. Doesn't really matter. I already know. I just want to hear you say it.
I didn't kill anyone.
Fuck you. Boy, you didn't even blink. Well, you do realize that you're just giving away your country, right? It's yours. It's always been yours. Kirat is yours. I pulled you off the bus in the first place to pass it on to you. I suppose you could take it back. You're halfway there. One down, one to go. Not that I want to put ideas in your head. At least now we know you have a taste for doing what it takes.
It's a bit awkward talking across the table like this, Pagan.
No
Not gonna
more
lie.
putting it off, I suppose. Well, come on. And don't forget your mother.
I want something to happen so badly. I only did this so something else could happen. Or is this just it?
You do realize that urn represents all that's left of the old RJ. The pre-Kirat RJ.
It's AJ, man. Why does everyone say AJ?
Spread those ashes, all the ties you have to that previous life are gone. And then what happens? Well, I suppose you could do what I did after Mohan killed Lakshmana. Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Huh. Yes, your father killed your half-sister, and then your mother killed him in return. I simply continued where she left off. I killed so many people for them. But then I realized I was only using Lakshmana's death as an excuse to do whatever I wanted to do. Just as you use those ashes as an excuse to do whatever you want to do.
I have a sneaky suspicion something weird's going on.
If it isn't fun. Well, you finally made it. You know, the one and only time I walked into this place, I came in a sane man and came out like this. You will come out a king. Go on, then. Do what you came here to do.
Come on, it can't sound like this. I want something else to happen. Don't cut to credits. Oh. Place more with Lakshmana. Collect, I'll take that. Okay. Just put the urn down, I guess. Aww. What's that noise? Pagan? What are you doing?
All choices have consequences, RJ. I've given you Kirat, but I'm keeping the helicopter.
Wow. Goodbye. It's a fun time. Let's do it again sometime, okay? When you go take over another country. Oh, what? Is this... Am I supposed to kill him now? Fuck it. Jesus Christ, that's loud. What an ending. Please tell me that isn't what I was meant to do. Oh my god, that couldn't have went any better. I'm leaving it at that. We're not going back to see the other enders. That's how the game ends. It's canon. AJ was so annoyed that he took that helicopter that he was just like, if I can't have it, no one can have it. Just shot him to crap. Holy crap, that's great. And you won't be hearing this music right now, but it's copyrighted. Oh god, that couldn't have went any better. I was worried for a second there that I'd like just chosen the boring ending or whatever, and that nothing else was gonna happen. But I made my own ending. Oh, Pagan did not see that one coming. So not only am I the king of Kirat, I'm also the liberator of Kirat. I killed the dictator. See? They were right to place their trust on me. But yeah. Far Cry 4. What a game. It was definitely a unique experience, to say the least. I think, just in case, I might see if there's some other endings, maybe? But, I don't know, I don't feel like there is any. I don't think any could be more interesting or better than that, let's be honest. I'm kind of curious to see if anything happens with the Golden Path, if you just let him leave, or if you kill him outright, or if, I don't know. I don't know, there's a lot of things that could happen. I'll probably just look it up on YouTube or whatever, and then if I feel it's needed, I'll come back and show you guys. But you could always just, like, I don't know. We've got our ending that we shared together. We made that. And it's ours to share forever. But yeah. It was a fun game. Like, you know, it's a formula that works. It's an open world, first person shooter. They hit the nail on the head with Far Cry 3. All they had to do was recycle the gameplay and repackage it, you know what I mean? And honestly, I prefer the repackaging because I prefer the setting. And as for the comparisons that people are always drawing between Vass and Pagan, I don't know who I enjoyed more. I really like Pagan. It's a bit of a bias because of Troy Baker and whatnot, but I don't know. I liked his character more as well, to be fair. So in my honest opinion, I'd probably put Pagan above Vass. Because Vass, everyone knew Vass's gimmick, but Pagan's more of like less of an open book. He's kind of hard to read. I don't know. But as for aside from the antagonists of the games and them always being amazing, we got the gameplay and the mechanics that all, like, I think the only real new thing was the grappling hook. And the grappling hook was awesome. I love the grappling hook. I thought it was a great addition type thing. I thought it was pretty amazing. Like, because I think everyone knows, well, you probably don't, but my opinion on Far Cry 3 was that the gameplay was solid. I love the stealth, I love all the variety of weapons. And as you saw by the variety of weapons I just had in those final missions, the variety is still here. It's still as crazy as it would be. And the game, it's kind of representative of that as well, because it's kind of crazy, story-wise and whatnot. But yeah, obviously, solid gameplay, it's worked, it's tried and true. So I can't really fault it. The addition of the grappling hook, awesome. Hopefully it's something they continue to use, maybe, if it's appropriate for their next title. I don't know, because if it is going to be in space, like all the rumours, then I don't know. I don't think you'd probably need a grappling hook in space. You'd probably just jump over everything. But yeah, story-wise, obviously, solid characters, as expected. Antagonist, tippy top. Supporting, like, characters like Longinus and Yogi and Reggie, they were great. I love them. As for other like sub kind of important characters like Amita, Sabal, Yuma, Depleur you don't really get to know that much. You get to like get that one bit when you take over his fortress or whatever. Oh no, not when you take over his fortress, when you go to the house party of his or whatever, and you hear that he has a kid and whatnot, and that he's just a bit of a jerk and he's a real asshole. So yeah, I think all the characters are well. I don't know. I don't know if I can say that honestly, but yeah, I was gonna say that the characters are kind of like well developed. I guess that there is the character development, particularly with Amita Sabal. Of course, there's that character development, but I don't know. I don't know if there's like you don't really get a lot about their background, but I don't know if that's necessary to create a strong character, because it isn't really. Like, you only get little dips into Pagan's, like, past, and he's still, like, one of the best antagonists in a video game ever. So, yeah. So, story-wise, I'd say, I don't know. The characters were amazing, but I don't know, the ending, like, they didn't feel like as much of it, like, I didn't feel the build-up for the ending was amazing. Obviously, the final push was pretty cool, but like all the build-up to like liberating the individual parts of Kyrat, killing all the different people and whatnot, it just didn't really have much weight to it, in my honest opinion. I couldn't feel for it, if you know what I mean. That might sound a bit weird, and some people might not understand, but it's kind of hard to explain, really. And I think if I tried to explain it, it might just get a bit confusing. But I just didn't feel it had that weight, you know. Like, the investment wasn't really there for me. Granted, I didn't invest as much time into the game as I did with Far Cry 3, so maybe that has something to do with it. So maybe if I had like spent the time capturing all the outposts, doing all the broadcast hours, doing everyone's side quests, doing all the shenanigans that I had to do, maybe that investment, maybe the work that I put to saving Kyrat might have felt like a bit, I don't know. This is just me though, you know. I think I think a big important thing when you're creating a story is having important characters. And the game does that. So, kudos. You know, it's kind of what I wanted. That's what you buy a high-grade game now, isn't it, really? You don't really care about the story, you care about the antagonist. Let's be honest. And it was pretty good. You know, it was a fun time. Herc was great, he was a great laugh. Him and his monkeys. Tat Bros. I don't know why I said Tat Bros. I meant to say Tat Bros, but I said Tat Bros for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, we're best buds now. We'll probably continue to be best buds. Willis was his name. Jesus Christ. The fact that I can't exactly remember his name would be a bad thing, but I don't know. With what I said about the story, I guess that kind of explains it. But Willis was cool. He betrayed us. He was a bit naffle. Yuma was cool. She was a bit weird. And I felt the way we dealt with hers, like death and that, was a bit abrupt. It was just like then and there and it happened. I don't know. She was interesting though, which is good. So what haven't we mentioned? We've mentioned gameplay. It's tried and true. Everyone knows that. It's going to work. We've done the story. And this song in the background that you probably can't hear is great. It's the song that played when we drove the convoy truck up to the gate to get into the north. That crazy ass song. It's pretty great. But yeah, obviously the setting, the atmosphere, the music, it was all good, you know. The tradition of Kyrat and all that was well established. All the locations had some kind of like traditional weight to them. The music, despite some of it being a bit crazy and out there, I think it worked very well. And atmosphere with Shangri-La, with the trippy things with Yogi and Reggie, I think they worked really well. They did a really good job of establishing them. And they were all very unique as well, which is the kind of what you want, you know. Because they could just rehash Shangri-La and the trip moments like into kind of one, and not kind of make a mesh of the two. But they did. They were their complete own different entities, and that's what you want. Yeah. The setting was cool. I like the mountains. The Himalaya parts in particular, I enjoyed them. But being in the mountains is always going to be a fun time, you know. I will always prefer mountains to tropical island. I don't know why. It's just personal preference, I guess. And I enjoyed the tropical mountains. I just mixed the two of them there. I enjoyed the mountains because you had the grappling hook, okay? The grappling hook was awesome. You had the wingsuit. You had all the things that you'd want if you were going to be dealing with them kind of altitudes and whatnot. So I think it worked really well. Like they all complemented each other in that way. What else is there? We can go into specific detail and talk about the quality of the real voice recording, the voice acting, and all that. But like I said, the characters were great, so the voice acting, obviously, in hand with that came with great voice acting and whatnot. As for music, like I said, it's pretty cool. There is obviously some copyrighted music in there, but there are some individual composed, unique to this game. And I think they all suit the characters that they accompany really well. Like Kirk has his whole little thing. Yogi and Reggie have their thing. You know, it's all pretty cool. Troy Baker, Pagan Min. What a cool guy. As you'd expect, he would play that character to a T, doing it complete justice. And that's exactly what he did. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there's really much else to say. I'm trying to rack my mind, see if there's anything else I'm missing. But to be honest, I don't actually think there is. I think we've hit all the nails on the head there. Talk about gameplay, talk about stories, talk about the music. I honestly don't think there's anything I'm missing. As for replay value, I know this is kind of just a bit of additional stuff. Replay value, it's not exactly important, especially if it's me and I'm just recording it for the lols, I guess. But for those who are interested in going through the game again, the different choices, I don't know how big the difference is going to be. But it's there. It's it's something you can do. So there is some replay value there. I don't know. I guess we can talk about the quality of all the side stuff, as in compared to the main stuff. Like the Longinus quests, they were just rehashes every time. You're just doing the same thing over and over and over again, and they weren't really all that interesting. But with Yogi and Reggie, whilst you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, it's a different situation every time, which I thought was really cool. So I enjoyed them. Willis was also... But he wasn't side stuff. He actually ended up being main storyline stuff, which I thought was weird. So yeah, I can't really include him in that. As for all the little individual side, activities you could do, I didn't really do much of them, so I can't really give much of an opinion. But they just seem like generic things like hostage rescue, bomb defusal, races. You know, it's the stuff that you come to expect from side activities nowadays. So yeah, it's just a bit average there. But overall, if you had to add every single aspect of the game together, I would say that it is a pretty goddamn impeccable game. Granted, it is very similar to Far Cry 3, very similar indeed. The main difference being the antagonist and the setting and whatnot. Everything else was pretty the same. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know, Far Cry 3 was something that worked. It was well received. Got like 9s across the board from everyone. And this game, rightfully so, deserved the same kind of, like, recognition. And just seeing the words engine then just brought to mind the graphics. And graphics also just popped in water, so it's perfect. The graphics in this game, the game looks freaking goddamn amazing. And since I upgraded my graphics card, it runs perfectly. Which I appreciate. Okay, it was pretty well optimized in my opinion. But then again, I have, like, some pretty OP hardware specs at the moment, so it should be expected. But yeah, overall it's a great game. Enjoyed the time, enjoyed the characters. I think if I had to assign a number, which I don't normally do, this is kind of like a first time, if I had to assign a number, I don't know. I'm trying to think, I'm trying to weigh out all the aspects. Okay, for blandness on side activities, maybe that individual aspect is 6, characters 10, story 8 or 9, music 9. I don't know, I say it averaged to an 8.5 or a 9, so that's fair. It didn't really mean much, and numbers doesn't really have much significance, but if you go off of all the stuff I've just previously said, it kind of gives a reason into it, opposed to being a 5-minute video by IGN where they slap a number on the end with, like, I don't know, 30-second explanations for every different thing. You know what, take that into what you will. Take what I said with what you will. I think this kind of genre is kind of getting a bit stale for me now. It's not one I'm particularly enjoying. But Far Cry 4 itself was a pleasant surprise. It was a game of its genre that actually managed to... I don't know what to say. I don't know how to put it into words. I enjoyed it. It's as simple as that. That's literally the basic way I can go about it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good game. I would suggest that if people are interested, they play it for themselves. You know? It's what you'd want. But yeah, I think we'll just let the credits roll here. See if there's anything interesting going on. I don't know, there could be an ending cutscene. I don't know. Could be a stinger for Far Cry 4, like AJ becomes so rich and powerful that he just funds this, like, space program and goes to space. That'd be super far-fetched, but then again, this game is titled Far Cry. So anything could happen, but yeah, I think we're okay to skip this now. Oh. Is it dropping us back into Karat with nothing? Maybe we'll get a phone call, maybe. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Oh.
Pagan's dead.
It's over? We won? I can't believe we won! Ajay, did you find out where Lakshmana was?
I found it, Amita. My mom's at rest now.
All right, Ajay. You take your time. We'll need your help rebuilding, but that'll come tomorrow. Today, you've earned a rest. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
Oh, just to let you know, I mean, before you go, Sabal's still alive. I hope you don't mind that I didn't kill him or anything. What is this? We still have a mission? What the? What is this? Leave the house, I guess. Oh. Yogi and Reggie, please? Yes, you boys. I don't know why I said yes, so weird, but...
Oh, Mr. Gale. Well, I guess that's it then.
No more mayhem and destruction. Hanging up the old rocket launcher.
Yeah, I guess you could say
I
that.
really love what you've done with the place. It'll be sad to see you go.
Put it on the shelf, as it were. Gathering dust.
Unless...
Some unfinished business, perhaps. Loose ends, isn't it? Or people to kill. That's what I just said, Donald. It's Yogi, you prat. Smoke.
Smoke?
Oh, are you... Yeah. I'm not in the mood for that at the moment, guys. I'm so glad there was an ending like little thing with them. That is great. And I believe that probably said to the end or something. I don't know, I can't read that. And I will never be able to read that. Because it wasn't in English. I guess I could get it translated or whatnot. But yeah. That is it, guys. Re-wrecked. Why is there still a fortress? Honestly, I think if we capture that, I don't think anything's going to happen. Being 100% honest, I don't think anything's going to happen. I think the credits have rolled, the story has happened, it is done. But there was one thing that stood out in this room to me. Oh, god damn it.
Pagan may be gone, but his fortress, Rajgad, still stands. The forces stationed there are in disarray without Pagan. You should press the attack and hit them while they're vulnerable.
Well, if she's made a big deal of phoning me up to tell me that, it would seem that our job isn't done. AJ has still got a lot that he needs to do in karate, and a lot that he needs to finish up. And I think we can leave him to that. But before we go, I kind of wanted to interact with this to see what the hell happened. Where the hell have I just ended up? Was that a terrible idea doing that?
Okay.
What have I done? Come on, get your bearings, AJ. Why the hell are we all the way over here? How strange. But yeah, I think it's fair to say we can leave AJ to finish up his business in Kyrat on his own from now on. So guys, it's been fun. It's been crazy. It's been a bit wild. But that is Far Cry 4. And this is where I leave you. On to the next game, as they say. They don't really say that, but that's what I say. God knows what it's going to be next. I haven't really thought about it. It could be anything. But this, however, I thought about this. This is the end of Far Cry 4. We all know that. And it's time to say goodbye to Kyrat once and for all. So guys, as always, I hope you've enjoyed this whole series, if you've watched it all. And even if you're just tuning in now, I hope you've enjoyed this episode in particular. I want to thank you for watching. And, as always, sup.